Hello DT viewers, this is Nivetha. Today with us we have a young boy who is creating waves in the mountaineering world. Ashish, an 18-year-old, has become Chennai's youngest mountaineer to summit the majestic Mount Everest. Let's hear from him from training to triumph. Hello Ashish.
Yeah.
So climbing mountains is not a bed of roses. So how did your interest in summiting and mountaineering start?
So it's a funny part how it started. So before my 11th standard, I went on a cycling expedition from Chennai to Leh Ladakh. Solo, I went on a 41-day expedition. In this expedition, I started liking the high altitude mountains and everything. So I slowly developed my interest in high altitude mountains. So after coming back to school, I was in 11th, and at that time there was an unseen passage question in the question paper for an English exam. So that's when I heard the mountaineering for first time, the word mountaineering for first time, and that's where I started getting interest. And later I started researching how to climb, how to train for this everything, and that's when I got to know that people climb Everest, and that sport is known as mountaineering.
Okay, so that's how your interest sparked in that. So how was your family supportive of this?
So my family was always supportive for me in this way. So they never forced me to study or something. They were like always motivating me to do whatever I liked. So they didn't want me to do which always people do. So they want me to do something different so that I could be kind of outstanding kind of thing. So because of that, I started doing some adventure cycling, and next I got into mountaineering.
So say in the process of reaching the doing the summit and everything, funding is the most important and the most challenging part for to complete the expedition. How did you manage it?
So for the sport mountaineering, funding is the most important thing. Even though you're physically, mentally strong enough, if you don't have the proper funding, you're not going to climb a mountain. So for that, my school Velama lecturers have supported me from the start, and they have supported me for my training and everything. Even for my expedition, they've been the backbone of me. And even Tamil Nadu government, Udaynidhi sir, has supported me in a way so that I get into the mountains top.
And what are the major challenges you faced?
So reaching base camp is not very hard. It's like a person who is physically fit enough, he can also do till the base camp. He can also hike till the base camp. But after the base camp, where the main climb starts, so you cross Kumbu Icefall and you get into the 8,000 meter, that's called the death zone. And you have the major challenges in mountain is that first is the Kumbu Icefall, which is very dangerous. It's very much technical kind of thing.
Okay.
So you be crossing it in the midnight so that the glacier doesn't melt and the ice block doesn't falls on you. So that is one of the technical part, and where it's going to be hard is after the 8,000 meters. So after the 8,000 meter, you're in a dead zone. So dead zone is something about which is always about the 8,000 meter. So at this region, your cells degenerate, but they don't regenerate in the rate of degeneration. So because of this, your body keeps on dying. So your body is not going to recover in that region. So it's very much advisable that you do your summit soon and you come back down again to a altitude where your body is able to recover.
Okay.
So yeah.
So we heard that you were leading your team of mountaineers. So how was that experience at a very young age?
Yeah, so being a 18-year-old, they gave me opportunity to lead this. So I was not a very experienced mountaineer comparing to my teammates. They were more experienced than me. There was a climber who was even way too much experienced than me, but still they gave me a chance of leading this so that I could learn a lot of things and maybe get into future mountaineering everything. So they wanted me to do this, but it's a very different kind of feeling because you're leading something in the lower altitude, and here you're risking some people's life with you. But I feel that I failed as a leader at this point because I lost one of my teammate over there. So maybe he had a very bad decision. Even I should have pushed him to come down, but either way we didn't succeed in doing that thing, so we had to lose our teammate.
Like what happened, like that led to the that point that led to the loss of life?
He stayed about in the camp for 3 days, about 3 days in the dead zone. So that's where his body got so weak, and when he was returning down, he collapsed. But we didn't know that this might have happened because we were thinking that he was a very strong and very fit climber and he might do his successful summit, but still it happened.
So at any point in time during your journey there, did you feel like giving up?
Yeah, so every moment you feel like, why do I even do this? Like, why am even doing this? Like, I should have not even chose this. It happens because you're getting to exhaustion level of your body. You're every day walking, and it's like you're burning about 2,500 to 3,000 calories. It's what a maintenance calories in a body. So you don't have a proper food over there and everything. Because of this reason, you're tired. And every day, if you want to do the same thing, your body is not going to accept it. So you want to quit that every day. Yeah.
So what was the most, say, one challenging part which pushed you to the verge of quitting, but then you wanted to complete the summit?
Yeah, so always the summit part is a very important thing for every climbers, because summit is the only reason people are coming over
Yes.
there. So for me, what happened was, like, when I reached Camp 4, my Sherpa lost my high altitude food. Like, he just placed it outside of my tent instead of giving it to me. So it flew away in the air. So because of that, I didn't have my food. So that's starting from that day morning, and till 16th evening, I didn't had my food. So in between this, when I was going for the summit push, I didn't had food already, and already I've been walking for more than 18 hours. So at this time, I was very tired, and my body is very much tired. When I reached the summit, and the weather and the wind speed was very high, because of that reason, most of the teams cancelled their summit on 15. Like,
Okay.
14 to 15, 18, the wind speed is very much heavy. So because of that, most of them also cancelled. So already I am weak enough to not climb right now, and due to this wind, and it was very hard for me at that time standing over there, and with this, and even I got a frostbite in my finger. So
Okay.
frostbite is something like your skin and the muscles get damaged due to the extreme temperatures, extreme cold. So because of this, your muscle, like your fingers get damaged till your bone. So if it's into a stage 3 or the serious conditions, you have to even cut your fingers. So I had it in my starting stage. So because of that reason, I couldn't even catch my equipment. I can even hold my equipment properly. So I was just feeling to quit it, but there were people believing in me that I'll do it. Just for that one reason, I shouldn't be quitting.
So we came across a picture where when you reached the top of the mountain, the picture of yours and your father was surfing. So how was that feel?
So this expedition was more for my father than for me, because my dad wanted to see me on the summit, because unfortunately he passed away previous year in 2024 due to blood cancer. So taking his dream as my dream, I went on to this expedition, and yeah, it was like, kind of, I was so happy for that, but I still felt so relieved after reaching the summit, because I felt my dream has come true, and I don't have to even try again even more hard. I should not be like, I don't have to think about it daily every day, because during this 1 year period of my training, I used to every day think about that, will I be able to do this, did I take a really good path, or will I be able to come back. So I always used to question myself. So that questioning all ended over there, and I was kind of relieved more than being happy. Yeah.
So before concluding, like you, there are many young mountaineers who wish to start someday, but they are skeptical of which is the first step. So how did you start, say, your research, the funding, everything? So how was the overall background research and everything?
So yeah, even when I started, I didn't had much idea of this mountaineering everything. So but when I started researching about this, I got to know about these institutes which are recognized by government, by IMF, Indian Mountaineering Federation. So they recognize few institutes, and they are handled by the Indian Defence, everything. So you apply to those institutes, and you get a seat over there, and there are courses like Adventure, Basic and Advanced, Search and Rescue, and MOI, Method of Instruction. So this all course you apply, and once you get selected, you start doing your training over there, and you complete your training with A grade, and next level you be going with this A grade. So after this, you slowly start, and not only this training, but still you have to train on your endurance, everything, because that's what the key point, because you have to push your limits in the mountain.
Thank you so much, Ashish, for your valuable time and also sharing about your adventurous journey with us. It is a testament to your hard work, your determination and your passion. So until next time, it's Nivetha for DT Next.